Welcome to Ghost Hash Crypto Mining, everyone. Beautiful day for mining. Hope everyone's having a great day. Here we have a GTX 1070. Just picked it up. I paid $360. I don't know if I overpaid, guys, but if I overpaid, let me know. Please tell me what you guys, if you guys own one of these, please let me know what you guys paid in the comments. If you bought it new, used, and anyway, we're gonna run this through our test. I just picked it up, just threw it on the rig. We're gonna mine some Ethereum and check the hash rate, overclock settings, all that fun stuff. I also want to talk about a video I made last week, how to 20x your mining profits. If you followed that advice, you had a 50% gain by Saturday. Check out the link in the right hand corner. I'm gonna post the video here in case you haven't seen it. And if you stick around later in this video, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do next, my next move to 20x my mining profits. This worked out for me. This weekend I sold about 50% of my holdings in a few of those altcoins that I picked up. Of course, guys, none of this is financial advice. Please do your research before investing your hard-earned money into coins. I do this for entertainment purposes. I want to show you pretty much what I do. It works for me, it's worked out for me. I'm no expert. However, I just want to share what works for me. For more mining videos, hit that subscribe button. I put new content out multiple times a week. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any new videos. Alright, so here we are on whattomine.com. Let's start off by checking to see what the profitability is for a 1070. And go. It says here a 1070 makes about $1.73 a day. Mining Equihash 0 Ycash swap token or XWP swap. BitTube Cash 154. So, and Ethereum is in 4th place, 149. Right now I have it mining to nice hash. Last week I mentioned a couple. I mentioned Polkastarter and Polkadex. If you followed that advice, I said that on the 14th. By the 18th you would have had a 54% gain. Now at that point I sold a portion of my bag. I kept some. I think there's going to be one more pump coming up here. This is not financial advice. I know I always have to say this, but it's not. This is just what I'm doing. So do your research. If it works for you, go ahead. If not, don't do it. Only you know your situation. But later on in the video, I'll tell you what I'm gonna be doing with my mining profits next. So stick around and I'll go over that next. But for now, let's keep talking about this GTX 1070. So I'm not too familiar with any of these coins here. I've heard of Swap, of course, Equihash 0, but I don't have a wallet for either of these three. So I'm currently mining Ethereum. I'll look into these and we'll see if it's worth mining. I mean, again, if I'm mining for profitability, for daily profits, it may be worth me switching. Now again, it's going to depend on what exchanges carry these coins and how quickly I can sell them. You know, if you're dealing with a small exchange, typically they don't have the liquidity on hand to handle all types of transactions at all times. It takes a little longer just because of the volume that they experience, or the lower volume anyway. I've heard a lot about Flux. Flux coin is definitely something I want to make a video on mining in the future. Maybe create a wallet and see what we can get with the 1070, see if I can overclock and maybe achieve more. Again, this is what to mine says. My current, now if we're gonna go against the current, no pun intended, but the current setup I have here, if you see my ghost test rig, we have 31.48 megahash. That is on 109 watts. Now this fluctuates between 31.48 and 27. It goes up and down, 28 sometimes, but it stays in that range. So if we plug in 31.48 here, and it's 110 watts, we have a daily profitability of $2.03. So you're looking at $60.90 a month off of one GPU. Not bad at all, consuming only 110 watts. Now, compared to some other GPUs, I've seen a little more efficiency, although this isn't too bad. There are GPUs like the 1660 Super that have a very low power draw and do about 32 megahash. But the 1070 nevertheless is a solid graphics card still, and still very profitable mining Ethereum today. So now let's get to what my picks are. Like I said last week, we take a look here. Let's try Polkastarter. So on the 14th is when I made that video, and Polkastarter was at 224 at the time. If you were able to hit the top, which was, you know, I get that that's pretty impossible to do, you were able to sell at 388 and you made a significant profit. If you're holding still, you're still up. I believe there's going to be another pump. I sold 50% somewhere around here, and I think that we're going back in that direction here shortly, so I'm gonna hang on, especially now with the Bitcoin ETF approved. Starting tomorrow, it'll be on the NYSE. So this is gonna create a huge influx of Bitcoin investors, possibly a supply shock or the beginning of one. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Regardless, the way the market rolls, it's Bitcoin first. After Bitcoin gets its pump, it rolls down. So Ethereum is looking good right now. I would feel safe keeping money in Ethereum. Binance is strong. And again, you guys have to look at the ecosystem, news surrounding the coin, what's going on as far as event dates, product launches, the roadmap. Are they actively developing these coins? Again, every ecosystem needs projects in order to be a functioning ecosystem. They need dexes, they need oracles, useful dApps developed within that ecosystem that make it useful and make it a whole. So at the end of the day, what we're looking for here is a healthy ecosystem that has a huge utilization, a use case purpose, and a huge following. Right now, a lot of this is driven by hype. A lot of what's going on is gaming, NFTs, that kind of thing. So I do have some money in one NFT, or NFT gaming, and this is DeRace. If you follow this on Twitter, if you follow their social media, they have a huge following, huge anticipation for the launch of some horses. Or let's start here. What is DeRace? DeRace describes itself as a complete NFT horse racing ecosystem that wants to set new standard for the betting and gaming industries. DeRace provides an opportunity to buy and breed NFT horses with unique characteristics, bet on real-time NFT horse races, and build your own NFT hippodrome to host races in and rake in profit. So this project launched on the 26th of July of this year. It has a market cap of 57 million. It's insane. So this is extremely low, extremely early. Has a huge following on Twitter. Has a ton of high profile influencers working directly with the project. So This is something that I have my eye on, and I am throwing some of my mining profits on. So far I'm staying in the Polkadot ecosystem, at least 50% of what I originally put in. I took profit out. I'm staying in for a potential second bump. But what I know and I'm betting on is that sometime here in the next couple of months we're going to see huge gains on DeRace. So again, not financial advice. Do your research. I've done mine, and this is where I'm going to put a lot of my crypto mining profits. Now, you ask why? Like, why not just keep my Bitcoin? Okay, and here's why. Because for Bitcoin to double, and for me to double my investment, Bitcoin has to add $1 trillion to this market cap. That's a lot harder to do than DeRace adding another 57. You know how many times it can add $57 million over and over and over again before it reaches $1 trillion? And that's gonna double your money every time. You're gonna 20x, 100x. So your gains are in these small gems. Again, the risk is there. You can go to zero and lose all your money. This is not fully backed and supported by the investing community as something like Bitcoin, that has a little more, immortality, if you will. And I believe truly that nothing is immortal in the market. These are my two picks for this go around with my mining profits. We'll take a look in a week or so and we'll do an update, see where we're at, maybe this weekend. Right now it is October 18th and the price is $247 here. It's important, guys, before I get out of this, when you see these huge runs like right here, like when you see something like this happen, you shouldn't hold too much longer. You got to start taking profits at some point. And greed in this game will get you every time, because people that do this, they have no emotional attachment to these coins. Like professionals, they get in and out of these positions and it's about making money. So while you're happy that your beloved Polkadot went up, or Polkastarter went up to 380, somebody's getting ready to pull their profits because it hit their target, and that's what they were waiting for. You're not going to go straight to the moon. Look at any stock chart, any crypto chart. They look like mountains, up and down, up and down. So, and there's a reason for that, because people take profits. This whole thing is designed, it's called an investment. It's to make money. You could short term, long term, but you got to know what you're doing. And if you're investing long term, you're not concerned about any of these price fluctuations. You're holding for 10 years. Maybe you have a price in mind, a threshold that's way above this 380. Maybe you're not just looking to make a 3x or a 4x. Maybe you want 100x and you're in it for 20 years. You have your number, your thresholds, but just keep in mind, taking profits is always important. If me taking profits here allows me to buy even more of this now if I wanted to. I have more capital to get in at a higher share. I'm gonna own more. But anyway, we work a lot with 4 gigabyte GPUs, 6 gigabyte GPUs, older model GPUs, and I'm trying to turn that profit or teach people how to keep that money working, keep it in the market working. Sometimes you just hold the coin. If you're mining ETH, straight ETH, I wouldn't sell ETH right now. Not to get into an altcoin gamble without doing research off of my advice. Do your research, understand the project, and understand that Ethereum started where these projects are now. A lot of these projects. So what you're looking for is a community, a lot of social media presence, a hype buzz surrounding the coin. You're looking for utilization. What is the coin gonna do? How's it going to serve a purpose? How is it different than other coins that already do this? And you want to see the ecosystem they belong to. What's going on in that ecosystem? What are the broad plans of the ecosystem as a whole? As long as you stick to that, there are plenty of resources. You can check out CoinMarketCal. It's a good website where it lists all upcoming events, and then they are verified or not verified or declared fake by the community. So this is kind of like a calendar. It gives you all the upcoming events surrounding any coin. You can actually search by just putting the coin in here, or search the top 100, and it'll give you all of the events that are occurring in the near future surrounding that coin. So if you see here, this is what's on the schedule for Bitcoin. Now if you look at, let's see, I don't even know if DeRace is listed here, but let's try it. Here we go. No events listed here. So, but again, a lot of these smaller coins, they're so small, you gotta go on Twitter, and that's where I find most of my information. I see who's talking about it, who's hyping it, because again, there are influencers that can move the market and are invested in these coins, and they have interest in moving the market, and that's what happens, and that's how this market works. Sit back, see who's talking about what, utilization, ecosystem, upcoming events. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be bringing you fresh mining content on a daily basis as much as I possibly can. If you enjoy my videos, my content, please subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos, be sure to hit the bell notification. Again, thank you and have a great day.